So cool. You, Frank, today, it's all about you. You are one ugly incredible man.
Come on now, sing that name.
Sing that song. Sing it out loud.
Previously on Forgotten Gear Restorations. Priceless. A complete time capsule. Irreplaceable. What's underneath this cover is astounding. And I am not comfortable having this in my possession. This belongs in a museum, as someone said. What is it? As I sit here and sip my espresso, looking at this timeless... God, Jonathan, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. All right, looks like we're at the end of Blonde Week. And now we're moving on to this Magnatone Troubadour. Just soak it up a little bit. Tremendous shape. Ooh. If you know, then you know. When you see Sangamo, dries about right. These Sangamos don't typically fare well for long. But we'll do a quick run on the current limiter, and then we'll see how she's doing for an as-is state. So whenever you see a flash down there on the heaters inside of a tube, you know it's a European tube. It's a good little rule of thumb. And then as the current limiter starts to faintly glow amber, I could hear some 120 rolling in or some 60. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's 120. So let's give her full power. So that's my guitar there. All right. Then we have non-shunting jacks here. There's no switch on those guys. Has that old vintage barky sound to the overdrive. Really mid-heavy. I wonder if these volumes are interactive, because we'll find out. And then again, we're at the back of the driver. It's a very small Alnico magnet. So it doesn't seem interactive in as much as the grid is not being grounded. So it's just going to roll in noise. This chassis is not grounded, which is why I use an isolated variac up there in a bench top. I honestly don't think we're going to get anything out of the vibrato circuit without the foot switch, but I'm not certain. Stays exactly the same until about 11:30 on a dial. So maybe we can improve the range there. But for now, let's get her popped out of the chassis. Popped out of the cabinet, rather. Let's get her popped out, and then we'll do a better inspection. So no odd sounds or smells. There will be a conversion to a grounded power cord in the very near future. We're going to really look at this because it's just a matter of time for the Sangamo. His days are numbered. So let's get her out. Bye. Jonathan, you're probably in Europe by now. Or not. I don't quite recall where you are at the moment. But I know where I am. I have your Troubadour on the bench. And she's very clean inside and out, as you might expect. And it's just a literal farm of juicy blue moldies and just top shelf components. This is what Magnatone would do. And remember, on the first part of this, I said that it seemed like the jacks weren't the shorting type because I was getting noise on the unused channel. Well, I did a lot of cleaning. And as you can see, yeah, they are shorting jacks. But there was like a melted wax inside of the little switch between that and the tip. And then you can see all this came out of those jacks. Pretty crazy. And then the darker spots here. A lot of wax came out. But now it's quiet. Listen. That's cranked all the way up. Again, this is cathode biased, but it's not bypassed. Our little friend here is not bypassed, and that would explain why I thought the volume was a little low, but then you remember that with these older amps, they typically didn't do that. And maybe the speaker wouldn't cope so well. I would probably strap like a 4 to 8 microfarad cap across that just so you can get a bit of a broadband lift and gain across the frequency band. But maybe we're just going to play it safe with that speaker. It's the original speaker. Everything's immaculate. Very incredible. So What else can I tell you? That Sangamo multi-section cap can, it's testing good. What the heck? It's just a matter of time. So if you're gonna push towards it being 100%, the factory, then I guess I'll say okay for now. But that is something I would strongly consider changing, along with the power cord, which I will be doing. Another thing is that I haven't made any scientific measurements, but I'm able to hold this guy, the rightmost 6v6. This guy, I can't touch it. When I was looking at the plate voltage, this one has maybe 10 to 12 to maybe 15 more volts than this one does. So that's telling me that this one is drawing more current. It's not perfectly matched, but that's okay. It doesn't exactly need to be. And that's where I think the bulk of that hum is coming from in the background. And there's not a lot of it. So just incredibly surprised at how nice this is. This is truly a museum piece. It truly is. And if you guys haven't worked inside of one of these before, it's just filled with again, top shelf components, but it's also filled with little thoughtful, not innovations, but thoughtful build practices, such as this little platform here is shock mounted for V1. Just little things like that. Little things like that. None of the caps are leaking. I'm going to go through the tube sockets. It's just, I don't even need to clean the pots on this. Just the jacks needed the most attention. But I'm going to go through and flip her over and knock out the tube sockets and see if they even need to be retentioned. I doubt it's the original complement of tubes. So sadly, there's not much to report, but that's a good thing. So I had to order another pack of 3-prong power cords so I can complete the job. The last one that I have on hand is more, it's for a large bass amp. I mean, it looks like an appliance cord. It's not going to fit, and it's not appropriate for this particular chassis, so I'm not going to resize the punch out for that. But really, my only outstanding recommendation outside of just keep on loving it would be just to get that Sangamo out of there. That nasty old Sangamo. And that's about it. So, and then I would probably just leave the cathode unbypassed for now and just enjoy it as is. And because I honestly don't know what would become of that speaker if it was hit any harder. I think we're just, is it on borrowed time? I don't think so. But it's just best to play it safe. It doesn't need any more low end, that's for sure. All right, bye-bye.